Hello, beautiful souls out there. This is Dr. Destiny. I am back with another video. Now, this video I did 2 years ago, and I was talking on the topic of spirituality versus religion. And when I went through that video, I was explaining the differences. And that was 2 years ago, people. But this topic has come back to my attention again, and this is what the divine creator has been placing within my spirit these last few days to open up this topic some more. The first time I talk about differences, I'm just going to give you some definitions. I'm just going to enlighten your mind. I'm just going to put out some information to get you to look and see. Maybe you'll think differently this time. Maybe you'll see things differently this time. Or maybe since 2 years ago that you may have seen that video that I put out, that you may have now had come to that place to understand more of what I was talking about, or you have gone through some of the experiences as I explained in that video, the differences of spirituality and religion. Welcome again, people. This is Dr. Destiny. My YouTube channel is DestinyForever Walks, and I am on the YouTube platform right here to talk about the whole man, people. The whole man is the mind, it is your body, and it's your soul. And now for us to become whole, wholesome, healed, healthy, and complete, my people, the whole man has to return to the state of being his whole being. People, we got to learn to live every moment, people. We got to laugh every day. And we got to love beyond words. But Dr. Destin, how do I get to that place? You get to that place by submitting yourself under the mighty hand of the creator of this universe. And he will exalt you in due time. People, let me give you some more definition. I'm going to go through this pretty rapidly. And because I've said this has already been taught before 2 years ago, and it's talking about the differences of spirituality and religion. And you ever thought about what is spirituality? Those out there who say that they are spirituality, or those out there who say they are religion or religious or whatever. Have you really truly thought about what does all this mean? A lot of times we follow patterns, we follow traditions and things that we learned through our ancestors, and it's passed down to us, and we begin to follow them because this is what we've been taught. This is what we have seen in front of our lives. This is what we have gone through. We have did our own little experiences and things, but outside of that, we never went outside to see exactly what it's all about. I'm just doing a family tradition. I'm just going through a family culture. People, let me talk about this, spirituality versus religion. Now, I'm going to talk about religion first. I'm going to give you a definition. What is religion? What is religion? Listen, according to the formal definition now, listen, religion is a well-defined collection of several cultural systems, also worldwide views which can be related to the existence of humanity. Now, all different religions, people, let me tell you, they have sacred histories, they have symbols, narratives that explain meaningful life and the origin of life. But in this world, people, I'm telling you, because I did this video and I got this playlist out there called Who Is This God? You need to go and check out that playlist. Who is this God? People, there are thousands. I'm telling you, seriously. I went through this study. I've been doing this study now for over maybe 5 years. I'm telling you, there are so many different gods. So who's this God or that God or whatever God? You got to follow your heart, your gut, and you got to follow the voice of the divine higher power within you. So we can't go out there and say, well, this person is serving this person, this God, and that's wrong because you supposed to know. You don't know that. You don't have the answer. But people, there are thousands of religions. And all of these 3 different religions, now I'm going to tell you, they have their scriptures, they have their Bibles, they have their holy places, their adherents. And all religions, people, that contain methodologies, And several times now, it happens that religion is interchanged with a belief system, with faith, and a set of duties. Religion often, though, involves cultural beliefs, world reviews, texts, prophecies, people, revelations, and morals that have spiritual meaning to members of a particular faith. And it can encompass a wide range of practices, including now sermons, rituals, prayers, meditation, holy places, people, symbols, trances, and feasts. All this you will find in the confounds of being religion or serving in that religion community. People, there are many definitions of religion. And it is not that easy to pin down exactly what religion is, and then to ensure that the definition distinguishes religion from magic and from cults and sects. These different sects, well, but many people offer definitions without much knowledge of the worldwide or world range of religions phenomena and the many different cultures manifestations of religion. Like I said, it's what my family done all their life. This is what I've been taught. This is what I have been served. My grandma, my great grandma, whatever. This is all I ever known. This is the culture that I grew in. This is traditions, But a lot of times people don't go outside and learn more. People, there is knowledge out there. So much that can enlighten you, that can give you a broader understanding of things. A lot of people serving things they don't even know why they're serving, but it costs somebody else. Somebody else told them, or someone else brought them up, training them on this. People, it is rather a common misconception to think that religion has to do with a God, or God's people, or supernatural beings, or even supernatural or spiritual dimensions, or greater reality. And none of that is absolutely necessary, because there are religions that are without those elements. Now, in this millennium, people, let me tell you, there are over 6.2 billion people on this earth planet. That's a lot of people. So we got to be serving a whole lot of different gods, people. It's over thousands and thousands of different gods. I'm going to tell you, in this millennium, people, there are over 6.2 billion people on the planet Earth. And most of them would declare that they are religious in some kind of way. Put a pin in that. You religious people that don't say I serve religion, think on that. Then let's go to those spirituality people. And I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I'm not saying anything. People, I'm just giving you some knowledge, some revelation, enlighten you. I'm just opening your mind up to see things maybe in a different light than what you have seen before. I just want you to, like the Bible says, hear the whole matter. You got to get the whole matter sometimes. So now let's go to the people that talk about spirituality. I'm not saying anyone is wrong. I'm not saying anybody is right or whatever, or this one particular is right or that. No, I'm just giving out knowledge and information, people. So what is spirituality? For many individuals now, spirituality is a very vast concept from different perspectives. It is a sense of connection with something significantly bigger than ourselves, people. It focuses more on searching for a meaningful life, and it is a universal experience, which every human experience that touches everyone. In spirituality, though, it is more of a seeking meaning through connectives with art and nature. And it lets an individual sense the purpose, in every individual spirituality have different definitions, which might change all through life while adapting to all new relationships and new experiences. Listen, spirituality now also incorporates several elements of religion, such as belief, comfort, ethics, awe, and reflection. Now, spirituality also improves emotional health, since both of them influence each other and focus on all well-being aspects. Spirituality now references the metaphysical, that which goes beyond the material, the mundane world, people, and they include a conscious sense of that which is greater than the individual, egocentric self, people, and embraces a connection to a unifying principle in all that is. Spirituality is about how to or how we perceive or connect with and bring these greater unifying principles into our lives. It is about consciously living from a more transcendent space of love, gratitude, kindness, compassion, non-judgment, inclusiveness, respect, and honor for all beings, people, resulting in a perception now and experience of the profound sanctity and the interconnectedness of all life. That's deep, but that's spirituality. Many times people use terms as spirituality and religion interchangeably. Although there is not a huge difference still, there's not a huge difference still. They are not the same, people. Spirituality and religion, they are not the same, even though people use them interchangeably. A major difference between religion and spirituality is that religion is analytic to institutions that is formed by man. That's about the biggest thing that you can distinguish it from. And that could be for several reasons, okay? Now, go a little bit. I gave you definition. So, religion versus spirituality. Listen to this. The main difference between religion and spirituality is that whereas spirituality develops and is born in an individual which extends in all the perspective of human's life. Spirituality could be kick-started with revelation or religion. Now, religion is created or defined by man, whereas spirituality is defined by God. Displays manifestations of God's nature. An individual can find spirituality deep inside of themselves that defines the way an individual loves or the way the individual accepts and relates to things, to the world and people who are around. It cannot be found anywhere one needs to believe. That is spirituality. Now, the main differences between religion and spirituality. And I'm going to give you 9 main differences between religion and spirituality. I'm going to go through this real quickly. Number 1, religion do have various lists of right and wrong for moral code, whereas spirituality is about the laws of the universe. Spirituality is not in love and it's not in moral codes or right or wrong, neither worshiping any deity, but it does represent various facts and laws in the inner self. Number 2, spirituality is about studying the inner self of your own self and how different universities or the laws affect an individual, whereas religion is all about worshiping to God. Both of them are neither wrong, people, nor are they right, but they're different, people. They are totally different. Number 3, in religion, an individual believes in outside power known as God, whereas spirituality is the belief in your inner power. Number 4, spirituality is a very personalized approach followed privately. An individual explores and practices spirituality, people, on his or her own. Whereas now, religion is more kind of a group activity where like-minded people come together and they socialize with each other and they practice religion. Number 5, a belief in some other's experience is a religion, whereas belief in their own experience is spiritual, or their own belief is spirituality. It is a very true and significant statement. When an individual is solely spiritual, people, one learns from their experiences, they learn from their trial, and they learn from their error. And number 6, when an individual is a member of a religion, one learns from different experiences of different people. Number 7, it is possible that an individual can be spiritual but not religious, since one needs to practice what there is in spirituality. But one cannot be religious by not being spiritual. An individual needs to follow all the principles of spirituality to become religious. Do you get that? That's number 7. Number 8, religion helps in spirituality development since it provides a framework from which one can conclude and look for knowledge. For several people now, religion and spirituality are entwined, but it's very difficult to make them apart, which results in a holistic approach to spirituality and religion. And the last, number 9, spirituality is more about finding truth, fulfillment, connections, your authentic self, and many more. Spirituality would encourage all humans to follow their ways and make their own stories. It would help humans to set a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, which can only be limited to the inner self. And that is 9 main differences between religion and spirituality. Go back and replay that again and get all 9 and write them down and then study them and see if you agree with this. See if this can relate to what your experiences are at this moment where you are in your spirituality walk or your religion walk. Okay? Now, I'm going to conclude this. I'm going to give you the conclusion, and I'm out of here because this is just something that will help you to open your mind to think. Just a little something to make you think. So I'm going to conclude. Religion and spirituality are different. And I'm going to repeat it because a lot of people are like, okay, I just told you. Religion and spirituality are different from each other, but at the same time, they are words, people, and they are terms. At various times, people use religion and spirituality, as I said before, interchangeably. It is a fluid. A fluid is a boundary between religion and spirituality. Now, instead of a debate between spirituality and religion, one can find differences between them. You got to search. Go to the divine higher power, whoever your God is, whoever that you can connect with. Connect with the universe, connect with nature. Allow the universe, the God of the universe, whoever, who is that God? People, instead of debate between spirituality and religion, one can't find differences between them. It depends on the humans, how they practice a religion, which makes it good, my people, or it can make it bad. It's how you practice, how you've been taught. Spirituality does remind people that they are not separable, and that there is no border, no races, or no cultural divides that are there. But people, religion or spirituality is not always about what are your beliefs. Well, it's more about your attitude. Your attitude plays a magnificent, a whole significant part in this. And the way of living, people. And the majority of the population, they follows religion, whereas very few communities, they follow spirituality. But let me tell you this again. There's a lot of religions, and Christianity is not the top of the chart as being the first. The first religion was Hinduism, people. That was around many years, and the Indians practiced that. They are the sacred of the heart of the earth, and they practice Hindu. And that was for centuries before Christianity came into place. People, I got off. Let me say this and I'm out of here. Well, spirituality and Christianity, both of them have their functions. They both have their functions in the world. Hence, it is important to understand the difference since it helps to define the practices and serve well our inner selves. Spirituality is a way of life, people. Religion is a social construct with specific rules that you must follow to reach eternal life. Spirituality now teaches life is already internal because we are energy, and energy cannot be destroyed or can it be created, but it only can be transformed. That is the whole key. And I'm going to read that because you need to get that again. You need to hear this. This is the whole nut in a nutshell. Spirituality is a way of life. Religion is a social construct with specific rules that you must follow to reach eternal life. Spirituality now teaches life is already eternal because we are energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. Energy cannot be created. Energy only can be transformed. Spirituality versus religion. Think on that. Just a little something for you to think about. Then you step back and say, who is this God? Because there's a whole lot of gods, people. There's a whole lot of different religions. Choose you this day whom you will serve. Your choice to not interfere with the way with someone else is serving or with someone else's belief or faith. You do you, they do them, we all do ourselves. Be you, you be them, you be whoever. Just be yourself and be out of other people's business. Let people live the life that they know that is right for them. The way that they know that the higher power of this universe is calling them to that place where they need to serve him in the manner where he has called them. Check out my playlist, people. Who is this God? And I'm going to drop that in the description box, people, and you can go and watch that playlist. I said it's about 7, I think, different videos, a series. I'm gone. I'll talk to you at the next video. This is Dr. Destiny signing out, and I thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Just remember, my channel is never for debate, never for arguments, it's never for hate. My channel is all about empowering, encouraging, motivating, and inspiring you to become your best and better self, your best version of whom the Creator had called you to be. And we only can do that in genuine love. So love one another. First, love had to start with you. Check out the next video whenever it comes out. But this is what he's giving me tonight. Live every moment, people. Laugh every day. Love beyond words. And you can only find that when you fall back into the place of being that whole man, the whole person, the whole being. Namaste. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.